Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about skincare, specifically nighttime skincare. My routine differs a lot based on how my skin is looking and feeling, but there are a few core products that I use mostly daily, and then I have a few things that I throw in the mix depending on how my skin's looking. So first, what I'm going to do is show you the basics of how I start my skincare routine. So first things first, I always, of course, take my makeup off. So the first thing I would do would be to get home, and much like the feeling of taking your bra off, I take my eyelashes off. So we shall take my eyelashes off. And then I would go in with a eye makeup cleanser. This one is from Philosophy. It's called Just Release Me. I go back and forth between this one and the Clinique Take the Day Off. They're about the same. Neither one of those irritate my eyes. I have used a few in the past that really make my eyes burn, so I try to stay away from those. What I would do is go in with a cotton ball and a little bit of this product on my eyes. I'm not going to do it quite yet because I don't want to look like a raccoon for the entire video. I'll show you at the end. So I would go in with that first, and then the second step to my cleansing routine is to use either a makeup remover cloth or my Black Magic Sephora, I don't know what's in this thing, it is magic. This is just a washcloth that you dampen, and it takes all your makeup off, even your waterproof makeup. But so I'll use either this or I'll use an actual throwaway makeup wipe. These Take the Day Off Clinique makeup remover wipes. I love these too. After I do that, I would start with my Clinique cleansing brush. This is the same as a Clarisonic, except this one is lighter weight and it just gets into the corners of my nose a lot better. This is the Clarisonic Mia. This is a small Clarisonic, and then this is to show you comparison, the Clinique one. You can see how much smaller this one is. This one's a lot more lightweight, so I just prefer this one. The brush head that I have on this one right now is the Black and Gray Purifying Brush. This one's supposed to help clear your pores. I haven't actually tried it yet. I just got it out of the package. But what I would do is I would wet this brush and put a pea-sized amount of the Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser on this brush and just rub it on my skin for about a minute or so until I notice that all the makeup is separating. And then after that, I would wash my face off with warm water. A lot of times after I wash my face off, I'll go back in with the cloth that I used and dry my skin, and then I cleanse again. So the last step of my cleansing is going to be the Purity. This is supposed to be a one-step facial cleanser, but I don't trust it to take all my makeup off, so this is very gentle as well. It's fragrance free. And so after that, I go in with the same Clinique brush that I used before, and I'll cleanse once again. This I apply in a thick layer, and then I wipe the excess off in the morning. After my face cream, I will put on an eye cream. I go between the SkinCeuticals Age Eye Complex. This stuff is really amazing at reducing dark circles and puffiness. And then I also have the Clinique All About Eyes, and this one does the same thing. This is more of a cream formula, and this one is more of a gel formula. So I tend to use the SkinCeuticals at night and then use the Clinique All About Eyes under my makeup in the morning. And Latisse is meant to make your eyelashes longer and darker. You do have to use it for about 4 months consistently to see the difference in your eyelash growth. But basically what I do, it does come with disposable wands, but I prefer to use a really thin eyeliner brush. You do have to wash this daily if you're going to use the reusable brush though. But what you do is you just put a drop onto the brush, and then you put it right along your eyelash line. And I do this once or twice a day, and I also sometimes use this right in my eyebrow hairs because I have very sparse eyebrows and I'm trying to get them to grow. One thing I did forget to mention too, I had talked before about using a retinol product. I do not use retinol every day. I use it usually about 3 to 4 days a week. I have 3 different strengths. I have a, let's see here, I have a 0.25, a 0.5, and a 1. I tend to use the 0.25 the most because retinol is going to make your skin dry and flaky for the first few weeks that you use it, and since I'm kind of bad about using it consistently, I know that the 0.25 is not going to make my skin crazy dry. And then when it gets warmer outside and I tend to be more oily, that's when I bump up to the higher strength, which is the 1.0. So that's basically it for my skincare routine. If you want to see me looking crazy, stick around and I'm going to show you how I actually take my makeup off. Okay. First, what we'll do is, like I said, we're gonna go in with the eye makeup remover. And I'm just gonna gently press this on both eyes for about 10 seconds. So then what I'll do is go in with that makeup remover that I was telling you about. So I just have my brush dampened, and I'm going to put a little bit of this rinse off foam and cleanser on the brush. Just a tiny bit. It doesn't take a lot at all. I forgot to mention too that you really want to make sure that you're not only focusing on your face, you want to take really good You want to take really good care of your neck and your décolleté as well, or your chest. Because I will tell you that I've seen a lot of women that they're, you know, in their mid to late 50s or 60s, and you can tell they've taken excellent care of their facial skin, but their neck and their chest really show their age. And then the first product will be the Lytera. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit. I love this serum. It smells like cinnamon too. I don't bring it too close to my eyes. Down my neck. And usually I bring it a little bit further down my décolleté as well, but my jewelry's kind of in the way right now. So today I'll use the Dr. Jart Water Drop Moisturizer. This moisturizer has the weirdest consistency. It starts out as, it almost looks like a cream, but as soon as you like rub it a little bit, it basically disappears. It's really strange, but I like it. I try to be really gentle around my eyes, but sometimes I notice myself really tugging on that eye skin, and it's really not good for your eyes. I want the least amount of fine lines around my eyes as possible. So then I'll go in with the Origins Drink Up Overnight Moisture Mask. About that much. And this is a product that I really make sure I spread all the way down. And then for eye cream, I will use the SkinCeuticals Age Eye Complex. And for the eye cream, I put it on in a gentle patting motion. Also throughout the week, I use some facial masks. It depends on how my skin is looking and feeling too. If I am oily and I'm breaking out, or I have some enlarged pores, I'll use a clay type mask. I have two that I really like. I have the Boscia Charcoal Pore Pudding, and then I also have the Himalayan Charcoal Mask from the Body Shop. This mask is a lot like the super popular Glam Glow mask, and this one basically detoxifies the skin and removes any dead skin and basically clears your pores. So I really like this. I tend to use this just around my T-zone. I am more oily in my T-zone and a little bit, I'm dry to combination, or I guess I should say dry to normal in my cheeks. And if I'm feeling more dry, I have a couple of masks that I really like. I'll use this Yes to Carrots Hydrating Mask, which is a coconut oil base, or I'll use this Selkin Hydrating Sheet Mask, which is a hyaluronic acid base, which is great for anti-aging. I also take care of my lips. I put a moisture mask on my lips every night. So what I do is I go in with a scrub. This is from Clinique. It's like a dual-ended pot. One side's a scrub and one side's a chapstick. So I take a tiny bit of the lip scrub. And I just exfoliate my lips. I wear liquid lipstick a lot, which is really drying. So I try to keep my lips as hydrated as possible, because if not, my lipstick will look terrible. And then I'll use a little bit of the chapstick. So then this is the chapstick side. And that is it. That is my nighttime skincare routine. It probably seems a little bit complicated, especially for those that are used to not even washing their face or taking their makeup off at all. So I will show you a more simple version of my skincare routine as well. This is basically just everything that I could possibly even think of using. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks.